Hey game fans, welcome to my first side video. So what I want to talk about here is who out of the Kickstarter box here am I most looking forward to. The characters who I'm looking forward to using since the Kickstarter itself. I'm personally a huge Colossus fan from X-Men, so still hoping they'll do a load of X-Men content down the line, which they've teased pretty heavily online in announcements and emails and things. But out of the characters we've got here, War Machine is a definite favourite. I just like War Machine. I've never been a huge Iron Man fan, interestingly, but I do like War Machine. I actually used to watch the old Marvel Action Hour Iron Man cartoon, and War Machine was always my favourite in that too. So maybe that's where it comes from. But yeah, with War Machine, I'd expect to see possibly not a lot of movement, but a lot of ability to attack in spaces that might not necessarily need to be in. That could be kind of cool. Or a lot of movement and attack related things. I think that's what we'll probably see with him. Next after him, I think it's probably, actually may as well go for the double feature here, Blade and Ghost Rider. I sort of like my Marvel Knights related stuff too. Obviously this is going to be interesting for some people who maybe don't know the universe as well. Yes, Blade, as in Wesley Snipes, is a Marvel character, and it's pretty cool to see him alongside some of these others as well. Blade, I guess probably damage. I'm not quite sure what they'll do with him. I'm looking forward to seeing what his special cards are. I'd love to see some kind of double-edged sword with him. So, you know, like extra symbols you can use, but maybe it damages himself to do it. That'd be really cool and really nicely reflect his nature. And Ghost Rider. Not necessarily this version of Ghost Rider, but any Ghost Rider, I suppose. Yeah, again, fan of the background, fan of the tone. I enjoyed the Marvel Civil War comic book stuff. I read all of that, and the Ghost Rider side story was quite fun. Yeah, I just think these two just need to get together, right? War Machine will help leadership front keep them in line. They won't go too crazy, hopefully. What would I expect to see from Ghost Rider? Not sure. Again, some really creative design. Maybe a penitent stare. That would be pretty cool. You know, he's got a card where he maybe has a chance of just taking out one of the threat villains, or like all of the henchmen in a space or something, but not something that's maybe not guaranteed. I don't know, because otherwise it would be too powerful, I guess. But yeah, want to see what they do with him. The number 4 spot is a little bit more open. I've been thinking about this, and probably still I'm not 100% settled on it. I do like Doctor Strange. Vision's another one. Probably my heart slightly goes towards Drax as on my for my 4th slot. That is almost entirely because of the performance in the films. Oh man, Dave Bautista just he gets all the best lines. I love his complete lack of irony or wit that somehow results in a massively high level of wit. Yeah, maybe another character that might be quite high on the attack scale, possibly. So maybe they're not the best team in terms of the game. But yeah, those are the ones I'm most looking forward to. In terms of the villains down here, who would I like to see those 4 go up against? Ooh. Probably, I mean, those 4, we're talking one very high level, power level, one a bit lower. Maybe Carnage, actually. Venom and Carnage have always been a couple of villains that I've enjoyed, or anti-villain, and or anti-hero even, in Venom's case. So maybe, yeah, go up against Carnage, but swap Drax for Venom. Or go up against Venom even, but keep Drax on the list. But yeah, I'd love to. Wow, very much looking forward to getting into this. And yeah, this will be done when I get into this. It's going to have to be several videos. I think it's just going to be too long. I'll probably break it down into maybe half a dozen characters at a time, something like that, and then maybe look at 2 villains at a time for each video. But for now, that's me. As always, be good and game on.